Well, it's about time you got here. Where y'all been? I've been waiting on you all week. It's been since Thursday since I sent you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, look here. This here's my Bronco. Guess what? Yeah, I'm having trouble. But you know what? I hope me and you gonna, take that front wheel off and take a look at it and see if we can figure out what's wrong with it. So y'all gonna have to come on back. All right, then. All right, what? Come on back. I've been missing you. Come on. I can't get out. If you'll notice, I broke the spring. Always something. All right, so here's the thing. And if you remember when I said here's the thing, there's always a thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, for some reason my vehicle, when I take off or when I turn, it's been making a grinding noise, bad. And I couldn't tell if it's coming from the front or from the back. Well, I think I have diagnosed that it's coming from the front. And this has been going on for a while. It did not happen when I went on my vacation. It started happening, that's not true. I heard it a few times when I was on my vacation, but it wasn't bad. And so I had this truck, had the things done to it, before we left, the recalls and things. And I told them about it, and they were supposed to, $700 later, they told me that, they really couldn't find anything wrong with it. Yeah. So, anyway, now it's gotten real bad. And so I got on YouTube, and seems to be, the best I can tell, is that they have designed a little metal plate that's real thin that goes behind the rotors. All right. And what the thin plate does is it knocks off, since it's an all-terrain vehicle, if you get mud piled up on your rotors or whatever, it's supposed to scrape it off. All right, well, it's just a millimeter away from the rotor. So I was looking on YouTube, and they said, I typed in, scraping noises and crunching noises coming from the wheels. Well, that's what I found. Now, what they said was, check your rotor, and if all the way around the rotor, on the outside of it, and I live on a dirt road. If you live on a dirt road, you're in mud a lot. It will start rusting. Of course, the pads keep the rust off of the face of it and all, and the back of it. But the end, all the way around it, will rust a little bit. If it builds up enough rust, then it starts getting into that plate, and then what you're hearing is the grinding on the plate, and you'll probably only hear it when it's under pressure, and like when you turn, and that's exactly what's happening. So I'm praying that that's what's going. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this front wheel off, and we're going to see if that's what it is. All right. Now you're smart as me. Yeah, I wouldn't be really excited about that because I ain't real smart. I just do a lot. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, it's fixing rain. I just looked at the radar in Selma and all that area. It's big deluge coming my way right now. But here's the deal. If I waited to record until I didn't hear thunder, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's thunder in the background. If I waited to record when I didn't hear thunder, I never would get anything done. I swear you would think I lived in the Amazon or something. It's just a few minutes later after I made that last video. Where am I? I'm right here. So guess what? That's right. So it's the next day in the morning. Am I the only one that has to deal with this raining problem? Au contraire.
Just had to quickly put everything back away. All the tools, all the supplies. Guys, you wouldn't believe me if I told you that there is 0% chance of rain right now while it is pouring.
What? All right, I think I'm there. Alright, so you come over here and look at it with me. Alright, so here's the deal. Okay, they supposedly inspected this rotor and they found that it was fine, and as far as I can tell, it does look fine. Here's those plates I'm talking about. You can move them back. But right now I can't move the rotor, so the clicking noise that I'm hearing is a universal joint, and unfortunately that's what it sounds like a lot. I don't see this being rusted out. I don't see any problems with this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put this in neutral so that I can spin this. Alright, let's try that. Alright, let's turn without turning the motor on. Let's put it over here. Okay. If I put the brake on. Nope, it's not going to allow me to do it. So let's put the brake on, start the motor, put it in neutral. Okay, let's take the foot off. Now, the problem here is, yeah, I know it. It's letting me know it's running and I got out of the car. Okay, the problem here is that if I cut the car off, it's going to automatically go back to neutral. So, okay, I can turn it now. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be hearing that or not. I'm going to say not. So, I guess I'll get them to probably replace the front rotors. I don't know. And that's going to be so cheap to have that done. Oh well, fellers. What do you do, right? What do you do? All right, see that? Did y'all see it turn back to, went automatically. All right, let's just go ahead and put the wheel back on. It ain't doing me no good. I'm gonna have to let them inspect it, which they said they did. They couldn't find anything wrong. Okay, let me ask you guys something. Let's go ahead and put the wheel back on. You know, when you buy a new car now, they push selling you the extended warranty. You remember when you used to buy a car and they didn't even offer an extended warranty? Now they suggest it highly. I was looking at a Jeep and looking at a Jeep truck and all this kind of stuff. You do not want to buy this vehicle without an extended warranty, which is $2,500. Really? So you have so much confidence in your vehicle that you're selling that you wouldn't even buy it without the extended warranty. You see where I'm going here? What happened to American engineering that we don't trust our own vehicles after we build them? And not only that, how expensive it is. One guy was telling me his Jeep had 5,000 miles on it and the whole top of the Jeep needed to be rebuilt, and they were going to charge him $7,000 for that, when you could buy a whole brand new engine for 10. And that's another thing. I put an engine in my 1995 2500. It was $1,800, and that included the labor. $1,800. Now you're going to buy one for $10,000, and then you're going to have to pay to have them put it in. Crazy. Okay. So how lucky are we? I'm so glad to be me. All right then. All right, I'll get off my soapbox. Let's do something else that's more encouraging. My coffee fell off and now I have no coffee. It just never ceases to amaze me. My Wilsonism luck. I wish I'd have got that on video, but I said, you know what, I'll just take it down and we'll go do something else. And just as soon as I took it down, boom, everything fell off. That's what it's like to be a Wilson, or anyone else for that matter, seems like. Trouble, 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 trouble all my days. Trouble, trouble all my days. Trouble seems to come my way. And this day ain't over yet. Here's the new one that I bought yesterday, or yeah, I guess, what's the day, Tuesday? I brought it Sunday, so today's Tuesday. Okay, and I know that because I just took the trash out. Alright, I was not able, or was I? Maybe I was able to get this. No, that's not gonna work. Alright, so alright, so what we're going to do here is I have my tools here laid out, and this one is going to come from this way, And this one is going to come from this way. Hopefully. Come on. You going? Yeah, okay. Alright, and through that hole there, we're going to be putting this little jewel right here. So this is supposed to be able to fit. It did at the store, and it is now. Okay, all right. So that goes there, and this is going to go up through there. But let's tighten, shall we? Let's tighten this one up first. Yeah, watch it. Okay, I'll get that. Alright, let's see about tightening these. Let's go the right way. Shall we? Let's put it on there backwards. Okay, now let's do this one. Okay, so we're good there. Now we got to come up through here like so. Scratch much. Okay, so here, let's go here like that. Where's my pen? There it is. Right there. Alright. Now we're going to put this in here. Which way to go? That way, that way. Oh. Let's just put it back in there the way it's supposed to go, like that. Now this booger here has got to go right there. Let's see if it do. It do. Tighten that up with this. Go. Alright, now tighten that up. Okay. Let go. Okay. Okay, so we're tight here, we're tight there, and if I remember correctly, we're good here. I'll probably have to go and watch the video because I'm pretty sure that one over there needs changing. And I'm talking about the brass washers. Alright, I can't remember. I'll have to go look. Alright, let's end it right here for a second and let me go look at some videos and then we'll come back and see whether or not I need to change or what I need to do on changing out these washers. I know I bought new ones, but I'm thinking since I can see this one right here, it probably will leak, but I don't know. See it right there? Of course you can't. There it is right there. Alright. Here we are. Oh yeah, this is my new one. Let's go ahead and do a Slurpee. You want to? Hang on a second. Let me go over here and refocus. Here we go. Woo! Well, hello, folks. John's new car wash. No, it's not. Let's do a Slurpee. Okay. Lord knows I deserve one. You do too. You ready? Let's do it, Ned. One more time. Write in the comments if you did a Slurpee with me. Well, fellers and fellettes, that's going to be it for right now. If y'all listen real close, you'll probably hear thunder in the background. That's right. It's fixing to rain, even again as we speak. In fact, it looks really bad. Back there, looks beautiful over my shoulder. Back there, it's black. And now here comes the wind. Well, we had some good things and some bad things that went on. I was, you know, about my Bronco. I'm just going to have to let somebody else look at it, but I've already had 2 sets of people look at it, and so far they haven't found anything. Well, I'm counting the 3rd one, so anyway, maybe we can, you know, they're building stuff so technical now, they ain't got nobody to work on this stuff. All they do is just replace. They don't fix nothing. So, yeah, what do you do? So anyway, oh, which reminds me, God is still good, God is still faithful. Yeah, you know, it's going to be so good when we go somewhere else and we don't have to worry about all the mess that goes on in this world, huh? As a matter of fact, I was reading my devotion and I came across Isaiah 6:3, and it says, He can give us beauty from ashes. And that just hit me. I said, you know what? I like that. There was another thing that we got a new pastor. His name is Brother Matthew. And one thing that struck me that I thought I would pass on to you guys, that I think I'll put on the end of all these things, is that someone shared the Lord with you so that you could share the Lord with somebody else. And you know, that just hit me. You know how much truth that is? I mean, think about it. I know, surface, that sounds like it's so simple, but it has so much depth. Someone served or shared the Lord with me, and I was saved, so that I could share the Lord with somebody else. I think that's just awesome. So here's what I want you to do. As always, I want you to do something good for the Lord, to let Him know that you love Him back. Do that this week, all right? All right, well, I know this one's a little bit shorter, but I checked on some things on the break, and you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these, and I'm just going to inspect those little washers. It won't take long. Come here, Poo-Poo. You want to say goodbye to your body? Come here. Oh, come here. Come here. Y'all remember what his name is? Cash. And guess what? Yeah, he's cost me that all right. Hadn't you, buddy? Yeah, he's a good boy. Look here. Y'all be sweet. Please don't litter. It just ain't pretty. Don't litter. Okay, I hear it coming. Always something. See you later. Leroy, it's kind of nice sitting out here on the front porch while it's raining.
Well, you know what? It sure is. It's a nice.
Yeah, it's pleasant. Probably ought to do it more often. What do you think?
I think that's a good idea.
Well, you know, we're always talking about dad jokes. Yeah, dad jokes. Well, you know what it is that makes a dad joke?
No. What makes a dad joke?
Oh, well, when it becomes apparent.
When it becomes apparent.
I know, it's kind of stupid, ain't it?
Yeah. Got nothing?
Well, can you tell me why you shouldn't write with a broken pencil?
Why? Well, I don't know why.
Well, it's pointless.
Oh, point.
Yeah, you go ahead and tell me one.
Alright, you want to hear a couple of short jokes and a long joke? Joke. Yeah, that ain't it.
I almost wish I hadn't heard that joke.
Do you know what a dentist calls an X-ray? A toothpick. Yeah, a toothpick.
All right, I tell you what. Why don't you go ahead and tell me your long joke? All right?
Okay.
Tell me your long joke.
Alright, well one time there's this fella and he's riding along in his car. Police pulls him over. Police looks in the back seat, it's full of penguins.
Penguin.
Yeah, penguins.
Really?
And the police officer said, you know that ain't right. Said, you ought not be hauling them penguins around.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he said, you need to take them to the zoo. So the fella said, well, all right, I'll take them to the zoo. So next day, officers riding along there, and there's the same car. Yeah, pulled him over.
Pulled him over again.
And
yeah.
he looks in the back seat, and there's all them penguins. And he said, I thought I told you to take them to the zoo. And he said, well, I did. And I'm gonna take them to the show this time.
I took them to the movies. I wonder what they went to see. All right, well, one time there's this woman, see, and she got on the bus with her baby.
With a baby, huh? Okay.
So she put her money there in the pay thing there, and the bus driver looks at the woman and the baby, and the bus driver says, "Woman, I'm gonna tell you what, that's one of the ugliest babies I believe I ever saw."
Who did? Oh my goodness. Ugly baby.
Told her the baby was ugly.
Oh,
So,
no.
Why, she stomps off to the back of the seat back yonder, and she
Yeah.
sits down, and there's this man sitting there next to her, and says, "Lady, what's wrong?" Well, the lady says, "Well, that man up yonder that took my money, the bus driver, he just insulted me."
Why, yeah.
The man says, "Insulted you?"
Yeah.
Said, well, I tell you what, you go back up there and give him a piece of your mind. You just tell him what for. I'll hold your monkey while you go.
I'll hold your monkey while you
Yeah. I'll hold your monkey while
Oh,
you go.
no, that ain't right. That ain't Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
know.
Still, it's dirty out here, ain't it?
Yeah, it's nice.